How we know? Yeah, there we go. We've got the mic going on. Finally. Cool. Yes, we are live. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I hope you are feeling good as much as I am feeling good. I've been graced with a couple weeks off, but we're not going to waste it just watching YouTube and Netflix all the time, which I have been doing a little bit of. We've got this project. We've got this project to release, and we have about less than 3 weeks to get this done. Well, actually, I have 2 weeks before I start a new job. So I really want to get this project done. If you've been following along with my regular streams, we've been working on Soulection Tracklists version 4. And we've been working on this independently from the Soulection team, which has been a side project of mine. But as the evolution of the project has gone, and I've been getting some eyebrows raised from the Soulection crew, going, hey, we would like the site to be upgraded for episode 500, their main site. So they've kind of brought the project on board to kind of bring it in-house as well. So we got a few alterations to the project to make to kind of swallow the Soulection.com site into the project and make it feel more all-in-one, all-inclusive. So that is one of the things which we've got to do today. And we have many other things. I've been working on this solid. I've been working on getting a database sorted. I've been working on getting the designs. Dorian's been working on those. He's really tirelessly on him. He's just been moving apartment as well. So congratulations on the new apartment, mate. I really hope that you're settling in okay. Thank you very much for getting the designs over to me, early ones, just so I have a bit of a kind of template or something to work from. So we're going to get mostly today with converting designs into functional code. I think we're going to do a lot of placeholder stuff until I've figured out some of the architectural database stuff. But I've got some really awesome things to also share with you about the project. So let's go into project mode. There we go. I still haven't got I haven't updated my stream to include any niceties, but we'll get there. We've got the now playing up the top, so that's really pretty cool. We always, every single week, play nice and chilled music, because it's quite a chilled session to relax to. And so this is design. This is the mobile design from Dorian, which we've got, where we're emphasizing what would Soulection.com homepage be. And Soulection is a collective. They're not just a radio station. They do audio releases. They sell merch, and they put on events. So we're tasked with how do we represent this as a homepage. So we wanted to kind of have a big hit of this is what's current. This is what's the main release. So at the moment, Don Rochina on vinyl is exclusive. Actually, it's probably off, sold out by now, but it's the latest thing. So we wanted to kind of highlight that and have the ability to kind of navigate through. There's a few JavaScript things we need to do there, which scares me a little. Then the second thing which people would want to come to the site is like the latest record release. Want to kind of push this up the ladder. So if it's not a merch drop or a latest kind of thing, which is the same as a record, it's going to be these are the records which will always be present on the home page. So this is one of the records which was released by the collective. And then another thing which people come to the site for is the weekly radio show, which we're on episode 496, I think, which aired on Saturday. So I have 4 weeks to get this done. Well, ideally less than that. So we're previewing the show good front and center on the homepage of the Soulection site, with the ability to click play. If you've been following the streams week in, week out, you notice that the player is the biggest, newest feature of that, as well as what is currently playing through the show. I think this is the biggest a thing which the selection community can receive. And then another thing which community really love and enjoy is getting hold of their merch. The t-shirts, I got a whole bunch of them in the other room, hats and collaborations with other teams. So we want to emphasize this is where you can get your merch from. At the moment, we've got to direct it off to their Shopify site. So I don't have to worry about kind of importing baskets and doing orders on site. Just offload them to that, and that'll be fine for now. But there is an idea to kind of bring some of it in-house before the ordering process. And then further down the line, once the current scenario of 2020, 2019, 2021 has elapsed, and we can go out and enjoy events again, there will be a space for events to happen. So listing upcoming events hosted by Soulection crew and the DJs that I like. So you can come onto the site and find, oh, this is an event which is upcoming, which I'm totally interested into seeing. And that I think will be on like kind of date order going into the future from now. So we've got a few designs and ideas about that. So we have to make this. Well, this is a mobile view page. Then we have it looking pretty much the same, but wider. Things kind of move around a little bit on the tablet. We're getting a bit more real estate. It looks really crisp and tasty. You've got a slight gradient on this. Hopefully that on the stream is looking pretty cool. This is an alternative design, but I kind of like it where I don't know how it's doing it. But you can see like we got some colors going on here, and it's kind of represented in the background. So I kind of want to experiment with that, where this section changes color depending on the artwork inside. Going to be a bit difficult, but hopefully I'll be able to figure something out with that. Just a nice light background which it represents majority color. Otherwise it's going to be white on white, and I just wanted to avoid multiple white sections. And then the latest releases, news, links to other places, which is important. And this is the white on white. You can see that there is a subtle off-white gradient, which I love the idea of that, but there's no divider, and it's kind of I have an idea, but this is early design. Literally got them hot off the press. Now this is the desktop version of it. Let's go to the top. There is a big hero, and it does have a GIF on there, and it's got a few things, but it's not available on mobile, so it's not going to be really interactive. But there's space for art here, and we do want to emphasize art. So at the moment, this is one out of many different variations of the design. So we're going to kind of put that on hold for now. Just keep it very simple for now, because I don't know how Dorian, the designer, was intending for these side pieces to interact with other pieces of content. What happens with this GIF up here and stuff. So I need to get hold of them, but he's busy at the moment. Then we got the new releases. You can see the preview of a previous event or release, which was a YouTube and Twitch event. So you can see that you can navigate through. And then with records, which now have the ability to showcase a few more, I think it's very important to kind of see, oh, we're not just doing one release, we've got multiple releases happening. And then the track list, you can see that there's more further down the site, which again, like having to bring this in and the navigation for it, I'm a bit uncertain of how I'm going to code that up, but it's a challenge. Might have to absolute position them over there, and it's not fully clickable or something. And again, with supply, got now 3 items in place, which I think is pretty dope. And then the events, we got the two versions of them. Ones which don't have artwork and ones which do have artwork. So yeah, I understand that, but we have to play around with a few different things. So this is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to put in this design into place. There's some parts which I've not got in mind, and throw into the chat any suggestions of how we do this, where this new releases transitions from like releases to YouTube videos to like important things people would want to know about, a special episode which we want to maybe put with there. At the moment, I'm kind of using a post where we have to kind of have a link, and it kind of links to that. So historic post, and it had to be manually put in. I also was thinking of a dynamic thing which kind of picks up content from different areas. Whichever's the newest gets its airtime up there. So I've got two options about that, but I'm going to hard code it for now. Along with all of these nice, awesome designs, we have the site. Well, I cleared space. I cleared off the home page, so that's got nothing in it. But we have it all hooked up nicely to the database. I made a massive, massive change this week. The biggest change was on our Soulection Tracklists site. If you go to, say, episode 494, we go to this track, put it on by Zaysims. It's in the URL, artist Zaysims track, put it on. I liked this initially. It works very nicely, but the reliability of the data has caused issues with the data. With replicating that, there's been cases where a particular URL clashes. So there is duplicate data, and there's about 500 and odd records which are duplicated or more. Nearly 200 artists which are duplicates. And I could go through and manually fix these, but that'll take some time because I'd have to kind of change the references from this episode. There's references to those tracks, and I have to reroute those. I tried doing it once and it trashed the database. I accidentally left the wrong query in there and I had to roll back the database. So what I've come up with is a different solution to this. So when you go to a track, let's go to that same track, this put it on. On the new site, we'll put them side by side. We go to the same episode. We go to the track put it on by Zaysims. And you notice that we're now using a unique reference key instead of an index like 1, 2, 3, or 4, or a long unique user UUID, because that would be really annoying in the URL. We have to use these keys, which is like YouTube. And you're wondering why can't I just use like number 1 and go through all the tracks like that? Well, of course, you'd be able to iteratively go through the site and scrape each one by iterating that. Also, you know that there is an artist. If we go to it on this site, 112, they're big R&B artists. And if I navigate to the same URL, because these are established pages, if I navigate to that, 112, it's going to cleverly redirect us to the ID of that, so that the URL isn't going to kind of clash with what a database ID is. So that was a nice little fix. We haven't the artwork for it because it's somehow picked it up wrong. But that was all day yesterday, fixing that. Oh gosh, what with my stream? We good? Yeah, I think we're good. Yay. And let's go with a track. Again, these are established URLs which have been released on the internet. So if I do a Soulection Tracklist 112 anywhere, we have it already established. This is kind of broken. I need to fix, well, that will be fixed because there's no artist, it's a track called Anywhere by 112. But these URLs, they're out there on the internet and people might be linking to them, or the search engines will still reference that. So in order to allow that to happen, let's go and type that in. In this case, it's totally broken. In other cases, it was able to pick up where it's intending to go. So that's a little tiny bug which I thought I fixed yesterday, but it's not. Because I know that the tracks change. I did think it did put in a fix where it was like 112 anywhere, and it would then, if there was more than one track, you'd get a search result to then figure it out. I think let's have another look. Another demo part of that. Artists, I am nobody. Tracks is static was one which I was testing with. I think that should be the right URL. Suspect that one. But we had an issue with I am nobody on the site. Where there's a duplicate. And it was meant to do a redirect, but it's decided not to. So we've introduced a bug today, somehow, which I would need to fix. Well, I didn't want to kind of completely go down that rabbit hole. There's a duplicate, so it's pulling out and going, hang on a second, I don't know what you mean by this URL, because there's I'm nobody in uppercase and lowercase. Let's see if we, on this site for some reason, is having a bad time because it doesn't know which I am nobody it is. Or I got that spelt wrong. I am nobody. But yeah, it would help if I had the right URL. This one is like, this page doesn't exist. I am nobody with an I. Let's try that again. And now it's come up with a solution of like, did you mean this artist or that artist? Because there's two. If I go to just the artist page, it's broken. So there's loads of bugs around it, but there's a lot of things which we can get working on. So yeah, those are some interesting things and problems which I've been dealing with this week. But today, with you guys, and I hope you're doing good as well, as I'm going to be dealing with getting these designs in. So I've cleared off the space. And where's my to-do? Here it is. Homepage, latest content, latest audio release. I think I'll start on that one. No, I'll start on the latest content because we know that's at the top. And how I did it is we have home section and latest, and we should be here. Let's put in some content. Latest. Refresh the page, and does it come up with? Oh, it will not. So we need to enable those pages. Index. Home latest. There we go. We have home latest, and what other sections do we have? We have records. So let's put that in. Home records. Home shows. Home supply. And I didn't put it into place. I think we only got those ones for now. There was this last one, which is home events. Let's create that. Use the bug div, and I'm just going to put that in place and hide it. Home events. Brilliant. So this very first one. Let's start off with a mobile view for start, which is like this, and then we kind of build it up into different forms. Trying to thinking of how to break this nicely up in my head. I've got this first part, which looks like that's its own bar, and if I come to the desktop version of it, we got that bar, but we have these numbers coming in, changing their location. And we have to deal with the width size, and that one looks like it goes offside as well. We do have a standard size which we use across the site. So I've got to look for other places where I have episode hero. Just got to pull this down aside and see what we got. Class, it's flex box. Flex has got to be column, so it's just vertical down. Items, center, and we'll do our. We start with mobile, so it's going to be a full width. When we go into a larger size, we're going to do what like 10 columns out of 12, and it's going to have padding by default of 4, and on the sides it's going to have a bit more space between it. I think it's a pad 5. I usually get the X and Y mixed up. Let's have a look, see how's that sitting. Oh, that's on the wrong line. There we go. That's why I was confused. There we go. It's sitting nicely in line with the rest of the content on the site. It looks like we have a custom kind of hero piece. So we know we have an artwork piece, and then we can put a title. I don't know how a YouTube video would work nicely, but we have a call to action, which we'd have to transition. And this looks like it's from the shop. So Soulection supply. And unfortunately, it looks like that item hit is not on the shop no more. Was it edge case? Yes, it's gone. Soulection Sango. How's it spelled? Daron Roshina or Vine. Oh, it's gone completely. That's a shame. It'd be ideal to have that content persistent on the sites, even though it's sold out. That's a historic piece. So it's difficult to do that now. It was only available for a short period of time. I get it. I understand. But it's part of the history. You don't want to get rid of that. Oh well. Is it like on the discography? We got the actual release, which we can deal with. That's caught me because I wasn't expecting it to just disappear forever. Oh well. So And let's give it another try with... Oh yeah, I was going to do the title part. So I'm going to header to class text extra large 2XL and new releases. I have a feeling we might need to change that title depending on the hero content. I'm going to put this into its own dividing block, because what we know, is I'm going to scroll across. We have some iconography on the other side. So can I class? I'm going to put it into a flex, and it's going to be flex row. And can I look at the mobile? Yeah. I was getting my mind twisted because it's got one item here, item 2, and item 3. So if I quickly get those out, which is 0, 1 out of 0, 4, and another dividing block, which is a set of buttons. Just going to put in some placeholder buttons for now. Oh, give me the icons. Come on. Here we go. So, okay. I'll deal with that. So that's our spacing. Now we have to flex grow to push those across the side. Oop. And class order 3. Width full, and flex wrap. We allow a wrap on that. There we go. So that's designed for mobile. We just squeeze it up here. Yeah, that looks fine. But on our desktop version, we want to width auto, maybe, and MD order 2. Initial. Right, that's gone good. Tailwind. Order. Order none. Let's try that. Brilliant. Yeah, that's what I wanted. What sort of spacing shall we have? I think it's about, on the right hand side, it's going to be Oh, we can actually put it on the buttons. So class margin left 4 and both of these, and that will give us a space. Brilliant. Break this onto the new line. I'm looking very closely that's a grey while that's a black. That's cool. I like that. So span class text grey 400. Ooh, a bit too gone. Let's go with 500. Margin left 2. Let's go for that. You know what? What I'm thinking is we're going to put each one of these digits into its own span, including the separator. This way, I can finally control that that middle piece. Class margin Y2. I think that's a side by side. Nope, that's the upper margin X. And now it's looking like it's too spaced out, too close. Let's go for 2. I think that's okay. And I'm gonna go with text smaller than what it is. Nice. And items center. Didn't make too much of a change, but I think it looks pretty nice. It looks like it's center. Yeah, that's center. And how is it going to play? Oh, that's tasty. Let's make this bold. Font bolder. Let's see how big does that make it. Font or text? Oh, it's font. Yeah, we'll go with that. So that's our like kind of top piece to that. Let's get this line going down and throw in another section. And this is going to have art work, and I'm going to put in some sauce. I haven't got these items just yet. Ooh. Do we have the... Is it on a search somewhere? I did have a search, didn't I? Of that final release. There it is. I still bet you this page is non-existent. Oh. If I grab this image, or open image in new tab, copy image address. Is this going to work? Size 512. Let's go for that. Oh, it needs to be a number as well. Looks like my artwork didn't come through. Oh, yeah, it's trying to do TwitPic, isn't it? And that's not going to work for that particular case. Okay, never mind. I will go to the site somewhere and I'll pluck out a piece of artwork. Oh, even better, can I get this piece? I thought I might have had a search result for it. Sango. We have a piece of artwork here. This could work. I'd say that. That looks really low quality. I don't think I saved high resolution images on my image server. Yeah. That's really, really poor of me. I'm gonna have to go through all that artwork and re-download it, I think. Because I made an error. That's a task for another day. Add in Lisa's art episode track page. Migration. Re-download artwork. Ugh. Wanted a nice juicy piece of artwork to work. Anything which is better? Oh, there's another city girl. Do I have the artwork for that? That's not coming back. Bit much, bit too busy. That could work. Copy image address. Let's give this a roll and boom, straight in. I think there is an option I can pass in to make it use a different processor. I've forgotten. Generally have forgotten. Site, brand, provider. I can. Provider. And I'm going to make this dynamic. And it's going to be a string. By default, it's got to be a twit tick. Oh, it did not like that, did it? What did I say? Twit pics. Roll. Cool. Nuxt image. If we can spell it correct. There should be a way for us to switch the providers. I think how I did it on some artwork elsewhere on the site with the logo. That's it, logo. it has static. So if I put in static, grab this piece of art again, throw that into play. I need that page. Yes! Mostly. It's not the square version of it, and I would like it the square version, but it's what we've got to work with. Do I have it? I should. Related images. Ooh. I want that piece of artwork. It's like gone, forever gone. Instagram.com. What a selection. It's on here. We've already been here, haven't we? There it is. It's a video. Seeing if we can pluck it from the Instagram site. Open in new tab. There is all this. Ah. Okay. Copy image address. Give this a well. Hang on a second. Do we actually process it locally? Can we set it as a square? How do I do this? Fit cover. Oh, we've already got it set as a cover and the size and going in, so it's not converting it to a square initially. Okay. There we go. We got there in the end. That was a long a long way to go and get some artwork to put into that place. It's on the internet. Maybe that Instagram link will kick us out in a little bit, but I will deal with getting those locally. So we know that that's going to be hovering on the side. I'm going to put another div here, and this div is going to be like here. And inside here we're going to have ooh. This one's difficult because I know that sometimes there's multiple artists, like you can see here Uljay and J-Rob. Roshin. Oh. Final. The only available is a one-off. This here. So it's a one-off. We never had something which is a date range. But we will have date ranges in the future. there will be events which will happen maybe over a weekend. So yeah, that'll be a date range. There could be exclusive drops which would happen just like that. I just want a generic case. And do a div and we'll put in the content. Bagel. Bowl. Do it for now, but I'm not feeling too great about it. And each. To get messy with the pre-order will go off-site. The play or the record will be on-site. A YouTube video will go off-site. And I need to switch between like Nuxt link and a on-site link if we're staying on. Putting that for placeholder for now. We got most things in play. I can steal. I have something which I've done previously, haven't I? The site footer has, where is it? Here. Yoink. Paste. Ooh. Class, flex. Items, start. Flex, call. Brilliant. Can I pull this down here and it hide the sidebar? Oh, you're not missing much with my face just cutting off on the side there. And I'm going to close this off and bring this up here. Now we have our reference and what we're working with. We should be able to do this now. Class, font, medium. Go with that. Text, extra large. Feels like that. And this one's going to be class text gray 500. No size change on that. And this one class text extra large. I think we'll stick with that for now. I want them side by side. Class flex row. Class V. Width is going to be 1/2. We know that it's going to be the same on here, so width 1/2. I'm almost tempted for using a grid just to get the gutter perfect. Grid calls to gap 8. It did not like that, did it? What did I do? Oh, okay. Do I need to... Yeah, I need to in one indent. Ah, there we go. Lovely. It's... Oh, okay, I see what's happened. The maximum height of this is dictated the maximum height of that. Okay, I don't like that. Flex. Margin right 4 and margin left 4. Give it plenty of space. Flex call items center. Oh, flex row. Try that again. Well, by default it should be flex call actually, and our breakpoint flex row, like that. Looks like we need a bit more space on that title. 2XL, the same as in the releases up top. It doesn't look like the same height, but it just seems like it's probably by default splitting. But I'm gonna go with bold. In that case, I'm going to make the title 3XL. And margin top 4. Looks close enough. On these items here, I'm going to margin Y2, give them some space between them. Oh, far too much. Try again. Looks too spaced out now. How about just the bottom and then the button has none? We want something at the top, don't we? It needs much more than that. Font. Right, is it lighter font? Yeah, that's looking tidy. I'm gonna go with 1XL on the Sango. Okay, didn't like that. How about the 2XL? No, just standard XL. That's looking alright. Its icons keep changing from project to project, but I'll bring them in. Ah, okay. I need a change of font on that. Make it a bit nicer, and I want the slash same color. And can I make the font mono? I want to change that mono font, but that's okay for now. It looks different, but that's definitely a mono space font. We can switch out the mono if we wish. Ideally, I don't want to be adding on additional fonts, especially for a very small bit. Do we even bother with being mono-spaced? Does it really look that bad? Let's leave it as standard. I think standard's okay. Okay, that's in place. I'm going to work on. I want to work on this next section. I think it's going to be pretty much. A lot of it's going to be a copy of the header piece. So we have records. Is it in place? Let's bring it into play. Yeah. So hopefully we'll get this done. I'm wondering, have any of you guys used Tailwind as before? I'm enjoying it, but some people are very polarized to not want to use it. I like it. It's gives me this full customizability. And this could be records. Probably is a way in how I can wrap this, reuse it. There's some commonalities about them, especially this. But I think I'll hard code them for now because I feel more comfortable with that. If I see ability to optimize them, I'll probably take that option too. This doesn't have the span in there, but it does have the buttons. So we're going to bring in another defining block, which doesn't have any content in there. But we do have a Nuxt link, and this will go to records. I think it's going to be records. Let's just be all. SVG in there. Border. Border. Oh, it's gonna be rounded. Let's see what option we have for rounded. Oh, actually, I can just steal it from this button which we have here, rounded full. And we'll give it some padding. Padding X10, padding Y2. Yeah. A little bit less on the top and bottom. A bit more tighter in there. Oh, Hex. How you doing this fine Wednesday? Yeah, I decided to stream an hour earlier because I just wanted to. Hope you guys are doing well. You and Kitty? Oh, that's looking tasty. When I get this icon put in, it'll look real good. Let's go and do that now. Let's go and get that icon. Over here, Figma. Little dinner and chill. What you so? Thank you. I'm doing good. You might have checked in with me this week, but yeah, we're doing good. Working on these database migrations this week. I did at the start of the stream. Feel free to rewind if you wish. But it was avoiding clashes with the URLs. That was a big issue. Almost solved. Now we're just putting in some designs with this. I've got the next 2 weeks off. I have no clients on. So I have 2 weeks I intend to get this project shipped. So I'm working pretty much a 9 to 5 day on just this side project. But as long as I'm enjoying it, it keeps me engaged, then I'm happy about that. But I'm looking for that icon. Where is it? Here it is. All. Get it. What about you guys? How have you been? What's the new thing this week you've been learning? I assume Kitty is still taking on the course to familiar herself with code and all. Hopefully that's still going well. Oop, there we go. Get rid of the end one, bring these two. Oops. Boop. Oh, no, what I should have done? I should have just gone to OMG. What? SVG OMG. Such an awesome tool. You just paste in the markup and it will optimize it, saving 83% of the space. I'll take that. And I want to set on the don't remove box. I want to prefer this one. And we can remove that. I'll take that and I think it's almost the same filling for it. Just hitting the ground running. Good. So many of my friends and friends of friends or partners of my friends who are getting into coding. It's really good to see. I guess with the last year, people being stuck at home and wanting some interesting projects they can do at home over the weekend, code has been one of those things which people have been able to turn to, being able to reskill into things is very, very good. Hopefully, find a nice little corner of love for the code. Whoa! And find out you enjoy it. Class width, I don't know, 8. Let's row. Let's go for that. Ooh, almost. Items. Yeah, I want that smaller. Width 4. Not 84, just 4. Okay, I want it a little bit bigger than that. And margin left 4. Too much. Certainly a good year for that one, for sure. How's your PowerShell? PowerShell. I'm sure it's PowerShell you're working on. Yes. How's that going? Did you manage to take over the world yet? You know, had Bob Ross RTX. I'm not checked in. He's not been in for a little while to see how his project is going. I'm gonna have to deal with some states for these buttons. Certainly is a bit smaller. Oh, okay. I'm looking at the wrong piece. It's this piece here. We got our button out of the way, and we didn't even need to put it into that. We can just separate that out. Actually, no, it will. Will it? Save. What happens? Nothing. Good. I think that's the right line. Hello, Hex. Let's go. Oh, it's kicking off. I'm doing a JS set. Oh yeah, he was doing a Discord bot. No, Twitch bot to stop all the. Was it Discord or Twitch? Ah, nice. See you in a bit. I'll go with this class text gray 400, and it's going to be listen to singles, albums, playlists, and compilations released by Soulection. I want that a little bit smaller. Font small. It's not font, it's text. Huh. That's nice. I'm pretty sure the design is signaling for. Let's try removing the. I want it font maybe light. Make it a bit thinner. That's quite nice. I like that. And we'll put up another defining block. Grab some artwork. Let's see, gems selection. Cool J and J Rob. Your gems in the cornerstone store. New tab. Give me the artwork, please. Just the artwork. There we go. Copy image. Oop. Can I steal? Yes, I can. Oop. Your services are now done. Viv. Hello, world. Coming together very nicely. Very, very nicely. No, I need the services again. Yoink. Oof. Nice. And we want a play button. We also want the H4, I think we'd be labeled it as, and this would be LJ and J Rob. H5. Gems in the corner store. It's intentionally capitalized. It's not me going crazy, it's intentionally done like that. I'm gonna have to backdate all of these dates as well when he came into play. Oh, and I'm gonna yoink all of these classes out. Thank you very much. And what's the other way around? Save. That was painless. Now, the play button. I might be able to steal it from another area. Button. Because I have a play button on the player controls. And if we're playing, we do one button. If not, we do the other button. So yoinking that into here will bring that in. We don't need the if playing, so we won't need the pause section. That was ridiculously painless. Straight in. I want the shadow. Can I put the shadow on? Don't know whether that's going to put a shadow in a box. Yeah, it's going to put a shadow in a box, isn't it? Rounded full. Yeah, that'll do. Margin bottom 1. Let's go with 1. Make it 2. The button a little tiny bit bigger. Oh gosh, he didn't like that. Come back. Too big. I guess I don't have a size between it. I'll just keep with that size because that's the same size we have as a player button down when we are on a show. Go into it. Look on a play show. Same size as this. Back to home page. Refresh the page, get rid of the player. See ya. Oh, okay. There's also some shadowing on the. Is it on all the artwork? It is on all the artwork. Okay, shadow. Show MD, and we'll save that. see what happens. This is a nice little one. How about a large shadow? Not much difference. I have to look slightly differently at my monitor to see that it's the shadow play. And we need to go on the latest. Artwork. Shadow. The rounded corners a bit more so on these pieces of content, but not on the rest of the site. So I'm wondering, should I bring those rounded corners in? How much of a rounded corner? Small, medium, large. So full shape, full. Give me an example, please, of the sizes. Let's give it down here just a little try. See if we. Oh, it does add on just a little bit more, but do we have it extra large? Oh, we do. How many steps do we have? 2XL, 3XL. And try 3XL. XL, I think it is. We'll do the same on this. I want the large shadow. Yeah. Looks looking nice. I'm gonna add in this background color. Oh, it's got a slight gradient on it. It does have a few different variants to it. Oh, I did save a bookmarks. It's going to be in 2012. CSS tools, beautiful. This one. Now, can I use the contrast tool? Yes. Grab a color from up here and a color from down here. They're not too far from each other. Where's my tool gone? Stay. Makes a real nice gradient. Let's make it, I need to make it dark so I know what where it's in. Oh, there's right. Paste that back in. Grady. need to extend. It's only for, I think we're going to use this once. So I'm going to put it into play just for this one time. I will probably look at generating them. Record. Hey, mister. And we have this beauty. I love this because we start off with a lovely gradient up there, and we end up with a different gradient down here. I'm not too sure. Goes to full black. I'm gonna make it just attack straight on down. Next one will be shows hero. Home shows hero. Feel like that, yeah. I think that makes better sense. And pasty. And we got this last one. Again, it looks like it's we've got some texture color going on, and I'm not too sure I'm going to fully be able to replicate that on a very simple texture base. It's like it's a full background, which I'll need to generate. That second color is a bit too... oh, I actually liked it. Yeah. I'm going to go with that one. Switchy and go to home supply hero. What we're doing here is we're setting up the background colors for each of those sections. I just realized it's not exact. There we go. And we're using this gradient generator, which generates a beautiful difference. We go to lesser position, and that's going to like do one stop in the middle, and then you do more. Say, for example, if you're going from a very severe color, it has a different stop in the middle. Just makes it nice, smooth, especially on nice 10-bit displays. Gives a very nice result. Now they're in play, can I choose background? So BG hero pattern. Go BG. What did I call it? Home records hero. It's much more green than I intended it to be. I suspected a bit of blue in there. Oh, no. Of course, it's this green. Yeah. And the next sections will have their colors going on. Sweet. Shows. I'm going to bring this down the side. Make the real state. Let's pretty much copy a lot of it and paste it in again. We do have a few differences. First of all, the hero is going to be different. It's going to be home shows. The label of shows. This is just show. Shows. And we'll bring in this. And it's... Oh, by default, this is going to have a text of white. And we can bring in this too. Track lists. Bring in noise. What's what happened on my screen PC to minimize that. Minimize that. Yeah, that'll do. I need to bring in this. I forget how many spaces it is. This. Oh. I'm going to give this a try of its distance. Right at the bottom there. And we'll just do discover the artist. And tracks are played on Soulection Radio. 5 sets. And this. Sessions, yeah. Sizing's pushing a little bit. Text small, let's go for that. Let's get them both small. Yeah, nice. The more we add in, the more of that gradient we'll see. Oh, I know how to get this artwork. It's already programmed into the site, so episodes 494.png, I think it is. And it's not going to be static, it's going to be that. Do it. Ah, the JPG. Wait, what? It's definitely on the site. Open image in new URL. Oh, I had the wrong URL. Beep. Bop. Boop. There it is. Spacing's looking nice. We want a play button in here. But this play button is going to have it's going to invert the colours. Hopefully it does it automatically for us. Nice, it did it automatically for us, yay! The shadow, can we do the shadow colour? Responsive. This looks like the shadow is one color only. So I'll actually make up custom ones, which I'll happily do another time. doing custom work slows me down. I want to get these bits in place. Show 94. The thing is, we have selection radio, the show 494 in play, but we don't have the title selection radio on here. Only in certain places. So I'd have to program that in, or go to our database and rename them all to include selection radio, because we have things which are not selection radio, which can display here as we go on to SelectionTracklist.com. Scroll back a little bit and we have this selection and chill session, which is not the radio show. I'm pretty sure our designer Dorian will chime on in and give us a clue. If you're watching, yeah, give us a clue in the chat. We are going for font bold. Not on that one. This one's gonna be font light. This one's gonna be bold. It's gonna be 2 XL font bold. Okay, yeah. Bringing in date, which seems to be a nice common theme on the patterns. The gradient didn't work quite as well as I expected there. Does it need to be redone? Looks better on here. Let's go over to the Figma design. I have a sneaky suspicion that I've got the wrong bits. Zoom. Oh, that's confusing. Try another one. $15.15 to all the zeros. Do I actually did I have it in? Oh, it's gotten from 1919. Okay. More precise. That's going to re-render the site. Oh, wait for it. Oh yeah, that's much better. You can definitely see that nicely. It's because this PNG export has a slight different color hue to it than what the rendering of a HTML page does. Or does not. It's completely gone. Oh, there we go. We introduced a very tiny bug. It's like, hang on a second, I don't know what to do with this. Rebuild sen again. We're flying through these. I'm that confident we're going to go into the next section, which is supply. And again, we'll start at the, yes, that's looking nice. And it's going to be supply hero, and we're going to stick with the normal background. Got to copy a lot of these in. I think off stream I will may refactor these to, because there's a lot of duplication happening on these sections. I can probably make a component to wrap around that section. Like the next button and stuff. And when I want to make a small change in that, it's going to become quite painful to go through each one of them and make a change. In this case, we need it href standard. Selection supply rel no open. Just fix up all these colors on this all button. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Do div this and throw ourselves into that. See. And shop, new, inclusive, music and more. Again, it carries on the same theme for, well, in desktop mode. Hopefully, I've got most of these modes working okay in mobile, accidentally on purpose. But if they're not right, then we have to make a change to each one of them to make it fit. Fingers crossed, there's not too much of a change which needs to be done. What do you mean? Open image in new. Yes. That'll do nicely. Static. Oh, provider static. Oh, aww. Be square, please. We haven't got a square version of it. I'm just gonna roll with it. I know that that when I do a second pass and bring the artwork in properly, or get the processor working right, it'll modify the artwork to be optimized for the site. We won't have to link out to the Shopify stuff. It's just placeholder for now. Oh, this one's going to be a lot like the latest. I think they're down here. I'll have that one. And this one. There's BBC collection. That grey just doesn't work well with the yeah, that's okay. I'll roll with that. Okay, now we got all but this last section in. Which not to worry about the upcoming events, because there is no events this year for this release, but we know that we want to get this done. We have a clash of title in there. Look, the colour looks a bit off. But again, I'll do another pass of that. What I do want to try is how does the site look in mobile? Did it work? Oof, okay. Is that anywhere close to what we need it to look like? Where is the mobile version? It's right at the bottom, isn't it? Oop, yep. Oh, it's tablet version. Are we on tablet? That's tablet. Tablet size, mobile. Make it big, baby. So what's happened here is the artwork is not taking up its full width. And it's because, let's start off at the latest, the top piece. It's because it's still trying to do 50-50. Switch that around and nice. Margin top 4, margin top 0 on medium. Okay, that wasn't as painful as I thought it would be. We need to go through each one of those and enable this spacing. So our next one is going to be records. I think that play button needs to go in a different location. Let's have a look. Yes, it goes in a different location. To get that to work, I need to put these into their own block. Class order 1 and order 2. That should flip them around. It's going to be row by default and medium flex col. Oof. Oh, there's too much. Yeah, like that. Let's fix that margin right. And what happens? Does it? Perfect. Mostly. See, what's happened here is we want that to grow. So this one needs to have a flex grow. Oop. We have a bit of a spacing on the side here issue. Where's that coming from? I think that's the same up here. Well, I actually kind of like it. Is it? No, it's meant to. We're meant to have a no space inside there. So let's do margin top. No margin. There. Medium this. Margin left. Margin right. Medium. We need to do the same sort of treatment with that play button. Oh, listen to a div. Open that. Class order one. Flex grow, nice. And order 2. Yes. We need to put on a bit of spacing. I want to give it a lot more spacing than that. I think I'll yeah, I want to double it. And we'll go for a nice iPhone just to make, ooh, not double it. I don't know, about half. How did we do the latest? Put the scene spacing on. And now just for the supply, same treatment. Where's this? This one goes onto this div here. Oh, and we're done. Mostly. That button at the bottom, that needs fixing. Fixed. And with the site brand, I think what we're doing is we might just, for now, hide the title on both locations. But we'll get clarity with that. check the breakpoints. Oh, okay. With this play button, needs a bit of a space on the left-hand side of them. So shows button margin left 2, MD margin left 0. That. See, we've got a nice little bit of space there now. Actually, I want a bit more. I want more space. Yes. And the same treatment up there. That's for this one. Just in case this title exceeds. So let's see. Can we try that out? Let's give it a total squeeze. Yeah, there's a minimum width which this site will like. If anyone's trying to view this site on a watch, good luck. But 320 is like the bare minimum size. We go to like a iPhone 5, 320. iPhone X, we get a little bit more width real estate compared to the iPhone 5. Pixel XL, some nice 411, nice. Get some nice breakpoints. iPad, lovely work on there. And the Pro, if you flip it, I need to refresh it because that artwork seems a bit off. It's like it's cut off. Minor details. I really don't understand how and why that's happened. Well, I kind of understand. But like this sizing should be consistent. Oh, because yeah. I need to refactor this width piece. It's taken over the image size and pushing the image wider, which is not as intended. So if I refactor it like that, and that's on the records, yeah, we fix that issue. We do the same treatment on the shows. Get some space, and we should have the rounded corner. Oof, oof. Why is that? Oh yeah, we kept the sizing, so pull that up. And we need to do the same for supply. Nest it down one. Pull out any of the box sizing. Yes. And for the latest. Class, boop. It's a very interesting, because like we've it's reached the maximum height of the image, so it's not expanding anymore. So if we can see it's reached its maximum height, and when we start going in, then it gets that. I think it only happens on like large screens. Spacing, it's okay. Let's go for 4 scale. Oh, okay. I might need to rethink the. But that's the screen size natively which I've got here. I'm gonna have a little bit of a play in here, see what we got. So if we get rid of the width. Excuse me. Large. Let's give this a try. Width 1/4. Two quarters. That's half. I want to get the sizing just right where it's not pushing the image too small. Oh, there we go. It's almost like I need to get rid of the width completely. Yeah. And maybe I need to define a maximum width on this because not counted for that. 5K displays. So how we did that was, on each one of these we had large, width, auto. Good. Footer, brand. There. Apply. And the artwork for that. Oh, that spacing is a bit off. Why is that different than this? Oh, because we have a MD MR4. There we go. I'm running native 4K, and that's how it looks. It looks okay. There's a lot of air in it. You might be able to push that space in a little bit more, but it's okay. Maybe even push the image a little bit smaller and have them side by side, but I didn't want to over clutter it. The border on that just looks weird. what was it? It was the records, and I want to grab the one from supply. Where is it? Here. Order grey. Records and supply. Order grey. Ah, there we go. 400. Dark. Nice. This text, I think, is a violation. Well, I say violation with the... We're going for the WCAG. Let's go and select the text. And the background. Double A. Okay, it's not a violation. It's still legible. And that will be the same because of the contrast. You know what? We're good. Exciting times. Let's commit. View changes. So the artwork, we added in the provider, so we can switch that around. Not done the events yet, so but I'll keep it in place. Latest, records, show, supply. We removed the selection from the brand, and we changed the updates link size. Put those placeholders in, and we done that. We've not wired it up, but it's visually in play. So we're going to commit those, and I usually commit these the to-do list as well. Just gotta fix that up. We started it ages ago. Edit and do. Done. Cancelled. We'll wire up content with real data. That's something which we need to do. But I'm going to call it. We're done for today. So new shiny home page design placeholder. I'm going to put it as a construction. Yo, Nival, how's it going? I'm Crazy Kitty. Calling it already? I started an hour early, so I've already been streaming for 2 hours 10 minutes. I could, because the problem which I have right now is I could get myself down into a really nasty net rabbit hole of where is this data coming from. I've yet to figure out how this data comes in. Well, from new releases, for records, that's a half day jobby, not an hour jobby, and I only thought I have an hour left, and I need to get some food. Oh, we can wire up track lists. We can do that. Let's do that. We will wire up that. I can do that easy because we have it already loaded in. So shows. Oh, and something which I kind of forgot. The off-site things, which when you go on a bigger size, it utilizes more space. These things which only happen on desktop, which don't happen on mobile. The extra quirks. Like, I have the data for it. I can do it. It just... Oh, and this is... I wasn't expecting that. And I wasn't expecting that to change location. When am I ever gonna get this done? But the rabbit hole though. I don't want the rabbit hole. I'll be here forever. I'm gonna put in latest show. Pass it in. It's already got it in play. Latest show. You guys laugh because you'll be going to bed soon, and here's me still trying to do this project and be like, haha, I bet you still down that rabbit hole. Give me moral support. We pass it into shows, so shows. We need to prop. Nope, not prop. JavaScript. No props. Be latest show. Type of object. Seeing that Nivel's having a bit of a peek on what is to come. Shiny, shiny. We're only 4 weeks away, mate. A default. It's gonna be empty object. Passing that in. I'm gonna bodge this. Oh, computed. I'm gonna bodge it. What am I thinking? The show title. You know how I was saying that they don't naturally have selection records in the title? Well, if this latest show title starts with show. Don't do this. This is just me being stupidly lazy. Soulection radio plus. Let's do a literal. Otherwise, we return it without the title. There we go. I feel filthy writing this because that's not the right way. Because I'm going to forget doing it on here, so it's going to be inconsistent through the site. And then, like, what do we do up here with the title? Selection radio show. It makes better sense to do it right, but I don't want to do it right now. But there we go. It's not even in play. Show title. Now it's in play. To prove it, I'm gonna. Yeah, it's in play. My nasty hack. And we have. Oh gosh. I need to go into shows hero. Did I even bring it in? I didn't even bring it in. I thought I did. Shows list. Okay, episode. So nested. Episode list item. There. That's what I need to get. Grab that. Throw this down here. So what this does is from the latest show, the content split out more, replace any link with a span. And now we have excerpt, extract. And to prove that's working, I just return working. Not reachable. Believe me, it's working. Oh yeah. About we add on the string. It should be at the end there. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, and our date, formatted date. Bring this through, please. And we need to change the latest show. Publish that. We get the International United States format, and we need to pass that in. If we have the date, we display it. Otherwise, it's in a wrong formatted date. And it actually it corrected the date. And we have a play button, and this will be Nuxt link, and this is going to go to. Need to make it dynamic. Episodes. Latest show slug. So click it. Oh, I need to do a double whammy there. Shows hero. We have this click native play show and navigate to. So it starts playing the show and navigates to the show page properly. So grab this method. A lot of this is copy pasty, but what we're doing here is we're using a store, a view store. It's like a little client side state of data. And I'm dispatching off a fetch show with the show ID. And in the store layer, we're calling this. I'll step through it. So fetch show, we've got the show ID. We go into our database from shows, get this data. So links, title, artwork, slug, duration, the chapters. Within chapters, get the title and artwork maybe. And get the markers inside of chapters, the ID, the timestamp, the data which was what I ingressed initially in case we haven't got the track, the title, the path, the ID, the artwork, and the artist. I'll get the ID of the artist as well. Then we have to, from that data, we're passing in the ID where the ID is equal. So from shows, get me this show which matches the ID which we passed in, and just one of them, please. It should always match with one. If it doesn't, we want it to break and tell us why it broke. And then we do some work across markers. Set up a new empty array. Go over each of the chapters, and the markers within there, grab them, and say redefine the chapter into its own self, and set the markers. So markers concat each one of the chapter markers, reference yourself inside of that. So now we have a array of markers which also have references to the chapter it belongs to. Very useful for later on when you play the show and you want to display the artwork for the chapter, or we haven't got a show here, but sometimes they split into like a different DJs. And then we sort it by timestamp if we do have the data, so it goes through in order. Then we commit that. We commit the data into the store. So you localize store. I'm not going to enable it here. It's just a object which is stored on your browser, and the duration, which is defunct, dead. It's not really used on here. And those markers, which is useful data when we start playing the the track as we're going along, go, oh, that's the marker at this timestamp. Display that information. And the SoundCloud link, which is mostly of the drive of that, because we get the audio from SoundCloud. We grab that through. Then we have a whole bunch of different ways on how we can control the playhead. But that's mostly when you click on this, it goes and grabs. Grabs the show data, forms it into a nice array structure, and now we have a playhead which is going in milliseconds. How many milliseconds from the start to the end, and then we can figure out at that point what's the track. So as we transition through, see the track is highlighting. We're still playing the very same audio file. We'll click up here somewhere. I think there's a SoundCloud thing. Don't know why, but there's something which hides itself, and I need to stop it from doing that. It's like it's breaking out. Oh yeah, that top ball. I'll position it in a different location. I should do. This is a very annoying bug because you click up here and it doesn't do as you expected. It's like that. Unexpected. So we wanted to refresh this. We want to go down to here and click this. Plays a show. Beautiful. We want to wire up this all button. Home shows. I think it's already wired up. Yes. No. Yes. Yes, it is. It's just that that's the old hero page. Shows. Hero. We'll get rid of that. Oh, that player stuff is doing my head in. Let's fix that one quickly. It is. Where are you? Oh. Player widget. Up full, left full. And layer controls, do I have it in here or is it play display, text, no, player display. I want this to be relative. I've not already done it. So that player should not appear up here anymore. Or try to hijack. Oh, the player's completely gone now. Div. Try that out for size instead. Play the show. Ah. It's still doing a thing. Oh, I know what I can do. Pointer events. I can switch off the pointer events, just let them come through. Give it another try. Play the show. Click as much as you like up here. Yeah, cool. We fixed it. Still trying to... There's no hijacking. Nice. Fixed with that pointer events none. Get rid of those pointer events. Even though there's something which appears to be hidden up there. It's gone. Now, what did we do? A few changes. We wired up the homepage show, go to the show page, and we also wired up it to make it play and display the information. So I want to do another sanity check on that component. Homepage shows. Nothing hard-coded except from that, which is fine. The artwork. There we go. We need to bring in the latest show artwork. And there should be no change. If I revert this and say if I choose a older piece of artwork, now if I go forward, latest show artwork. There we go. Oh, I want to make that that clicky as well. Nuxt link. So wrap the artwork with a link. And I want to go to same as this, but not play. And the same with this title, I think. You're fine. So clicking the artwork straight into there. Cool. Backup one. The title. Just go to complain. Click on the title. Takes you there. Nice. Homepage hero. Nope. Yeah. We need to enable it. And was there anything in the player? Oh, we just brought through a bit of details. Homepage shows hero wired up. Go. What's this? And this is just a bug. Remove link to. Was this on page? We remove the link to recursion link. How you spell it? And this last little change was. I realised there's a little tiny bug in there. Stage file. We moved the widget into its own relative box and disabled the pointer events on it. Disable the cycle hijacking for player. There we go. We had an extra 20 minutes in there. I wanted to check on our GitHub. I'm logged in yet. Last time I pushed it, it failed. And I want to see why. Okay. Yes, it will fail. There's a way in how we can. Where's our window? There. We're going to launch our Cypress testing. So yarn or npx Cypress open. Because each time I push, it's going to run a test. And there's a broken test in there. Root, maybe? And what it's going to do is look for the latest show. And it's expecting a title in there. I'm going to revert back to the title thing. I'm getting fadey, hungry. Yeah, it's try and look in the title. It's try and look for selection to appear. Now that's working. Latest show. Oh, okay, latest show play button. If I bring that back into place, it should work nicely. So shows. Latest. Oh, this track is interesting. Refresh the page. Run the test. Latest show. Go to that test and see what was I thinking. Integration root. Oh yes, that's right. So this is where it's going to bite me, because the latest show title there is going to assert for it. Or could I rework that? Go to show hero. Oh, it's single show. Episodes, slug, episode hero. Title. Oh. Artwork header. Artwork header. Title. Where's my test? Rework this test to pick up the title of the page it's gone to. So it's clicked the play button and then it's navigated to the page. Now we assert that this title here matches this title down here. And it does. So that test passed successfully. I do want to write more tests. Just to make sure there's some good sanity. Right, let's do another one. Wait for the show should contain text. CY get. We want to click the pause button. Play controls. What's it called? Toggle button. Grab that, give it a click, and then CY get button. How should I assert? Data is playing. That is paused. What I'm doing here is I'm adding in some just metadata tags. So I should be able to go CY get the button, which is here, and find a path. There's SVG path, and assign that path. What that path should it should be is playing first, and then is paused. Oh, I need to save the button as well, that would help. It went too premature.
Future beats.
You should have clicked that, but it's not. Oh, is this just not doing anything at all? Player display, wait for play display.
Future beats. Eclectic soul. Forgotten gems.
Pause. Waiting for it, and then how about I remove the wait for? Yes, okay, that looked like it worked. So if I now do the
Future beats.
Shush! I want to click that button to instantly pause because it's getting repetitive when I hear the same thing again. So get that and you click it and you don't need to do anything to it. And when you get that SVG path should have attribute reset is paused after. Is try that out up for size. Go. It did it. It's got itself up into a little pickle. Unless I've got the iconography wrong. I feel like we've done something wrong with the icons. Let's try playing another show. Have I genuinely got them? Yes, I have the icons the wrong way around. Player controls. Let's grab this, move this one down, move this one up. And I think, yes, it looks like it's restored. So it should be like when it's playing, you click on the pause button to pause it, and then it switches to the play button again. Yes. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Get rid of this wrapper. Maybe click on the next. But it's hard to test the next because that show changes and I can't assert that the display changes. How I could test that is get the display text and then test that the display text is not the same as what it was after clicking that button. Oh. That's more an episode. Go out. Stop this. Go into episode page. Like this is just testing that certain things are in place. Below 7. It has link to track page. CY get. Oh, I don't need to test that your body exists. You know that exists. We want to get that very first. Get that. Image. Clickety click. CY. Then what? It's taken us somewhere. Oh, that's a bug. I can quickly fix that. Very, very quickly. I think I can. That is... track marker. Track list item. And track path. If there is a track, then tracks this track ID. Oop. Otherwise, don't go nowhere. Because we're on episode 7, it should always take us to an expected page. So CY, grab that, copy, I'm just doing it like this. CY, get that. Should contain text. Booty slammer. That's definitely going to break if I change that CSS a single tiny bit. But I'll go with it for now. And I want to do another target. I want it to... should have attribute href with, I don't know, empty string for now, and show me the string. There it is. That's what we want to assert. I just found myself a little tiny bit of a bug which I need to fix. That URL, it should actually contain a little tag to it. See, this is what happens when I stay on for longer. I keep digging myself down deeper into the hole and finding more issues. So this is the old site we're looking at, and we're looking at this representation of this page, these links, but in the old format which we were doing 2 years ago. And what I'm looking for is the Apple Music. We have this tag to add on to the end of it. So each link should, for Apple Music, contain the AT and the app music. And I think the same for Amazon, if we have a link for the Amazons. And that's going to cause it to break because this test is certain for that particular link, which doesn't exist. How can I quickly fix this? It is track link. There's the beauty. I can just boop. So that's one. That's for the oh, here it is. If this provider, is it provider or is it this platform? Triple equals Apple Music. Then we return this.href plus our tags. Yeah. Thing which I want to do with that particular one and the Amazon one, because those are affiliate tags where I know how many people have gone to those pages. I want to const get URL, new URL from this href. Use search rams add. I need to figure out this. URL search rams set. Set 80 to this value. And set app to music. Now I should be able to respond this U with the href. Is it href or toString? Let's try the toString. Now test, run this again. So either got to have a good day or a bad day. It had a good day. It found all that information in there. Where's all the links gone? It should be displaying that it has links. Localhost episodes. Yeah. Even at a smaller size, it should. Okay, I need to set the viewport. Cypress set viewport size. Where is it? Where are you, Cypress? There, and do I have the viewport width? What's our minimum width for it to work? Doesn't work on tablet. It works on laptop. 1024. And is it just a number? Not a string, it's a number. 124 by 800. Why not? Oh, 768. 768. because that's a 4:3 aspect ratio. You don't want that one. Try this one. There we go. Now I want to find if there's any of these. Oh, this one should have an Amazon link. I hope so. Failed. I think I didn't fail it big time. Computer's starting to struggle doing things now. I might have introduced a bug. Or something just seems a bit off. Am I still on? Or was my internet gone down? Right, on that bombshell. That looks like it's just not going to resolve itself. Oh, it did. And it was, my session was broke. I want... yeah. Has link to Apple Music. It's not a perfect place for it. It has link to Amazon Music. These two have little codes in there. So what we want to do is CY content computer love click. And of course we'll check that it has computer love in the page. And it's on a mall. Not ordered though. Just click that too. Oh. Ordering is going to cause me pain. I can get around that by class track link modifier will be the platform. Now these should have
Doesn't mean anything bad.
track link YouTube. Yes. Now I can target those.
You're one of a kind.
Track hyphen link Amazon Music. npx run Cypress open. Open please, and then episode. we're getting it to go from the episode because I know the slug for the episode, but the artists and track titles may change.
Difference doesn't mean anything bad.
So what it tried to do is it
Special.
computer with an A, computer,
You're one of a kind.
love, and ta. Come on, give it to me. CUI contains contents contains. I want to get rid of this previous one because we've got a test. It has linked to Apple and Amazon Music.
Difference doesn't mean anything bad. It just means that you're special.
There we go.
You're one of a kind.
And we'll do the track link Apple Music. Now complain. We need to update the link. Save. Don't need this test because it's over testing now. I'm going to go into the second one, which would be Amazon, and yeah, that looks like it's right. Got the tag in there correct. But I have a feeling that that's hard coded in my data. Yes. So just to make sure that it comes through, we're going to do the same trick here. Else, if this platform equals Amazon Music, grab all that, tag. The tag should be, there it is. It's going to ensure that that tag exists. Hopefully it's not added on twice. Huh. I made a typo and broke it. As always, refresh the page. Amazing. That's it. We are done. We're going out of here. We made the play button, fix the play button, added back in the selection link. We made sure that our affiliate link services work and the track path works. Cypress says right dimensions, and we added in some tests. Wow, that was a hot 30 minutes or so. Fix tests and tested for affiliates. Whew, that should fix all the things. Let's go. Right, we are done. I've seriously got to get myself something to eat. So I'm going to quit all this down and we'll start ending our things. So close. We are done for today. Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure working on this project. It really keeps me on the edge and figuring out things out. It's by all means for my my hired job and things. A lot more due diligence is done, testing and focusing on one area. But because I'm working on a full site, I have a particular deadline, and it's my side project, so I can cut the corners where I feel the technical debt. I can add into that, and I know that I have to fix it. So the weight is on my shoulders. When it comes to client work, we have to make sure that we deliver the best we can each and every day. So more testing, more checking, and processes before something gets shipped. Make sure that our code is great. That's why certain things are different here for cam. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us today. I'm going to continue doing these. I'll jump on next week, which will be, we'll see the project further on, because I'm working each and every day on this. So I'll give you an update next week. Week after that, busy week, but I'll still try and stick in a stream, because I start a new job then. And a week after that, so in 3-4 weeks time, we'll see, because this product should be shipped, and some exciting news comes then as well. So I don't know whether I'll have time to do the stream then. That's in time to come. We'll figure it out. We take week by week, and for the project, day by day. But as again, thank you very much for joining us today. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.